Well, greetings and salutations, everyone. As promised, this is going to be my anime collection videos. I am doing this primarily for one person, but it will be actually going out to two people. Of course, that's a ridiculous statement because anybody watching this will be able to partake in, what I'm showing. But this is for my sister, who lives in England. Her name is Mary Ann, and she is married to a really neat guy, Chris. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. Maybe one day I'll blow the lid off of it and let everybody know exactly who that is, but anybody that reads between the lines probably already knows. So anyways, this is for you, Mary Ann, with all love and everything from your family over here. And as per your request, this is some of my anime. I have a lot of it, so this is going to be many videos over the course of several days, because I'm not going to dump it on everybody all in one day or 2 days. It is a lot, so it's going to take me time to get through it. But as my normal thing, this is my background that I've chosen. First, we'll start off here just to introduce you to it. Up here we have Cowboy Bebop, okay, one of the best anime ever made, okay, wonderful storylines, perfect music, characters, excellent, even the American voice acting. Let me explain something. I do have a little bit of an issue when it comes to the voice acting. I know I'm going to get some flack for it, but you know what? Hey, this is my stuff and my preferences, so that's the way I stand. I don't mind American dubbing, okay, on anime. It's a freaking cartoon, okay? Lips don't have to match up with shit. Plain and simple, I don't really like to sit there reading all the time. Plus, I got a headache that's out of this world. I don't like to read what I can watch. Now, when it comes to movies with people, totally different story. I prefer the original voices to dubbed voices a majority of the times, but I do like having the options, because when my headache is flaring up really bad, reading does take away from the movie, and I end up not watching the movie and enjoying it. So, but as far as anime is concerned, bring on the dubbing. So here you go. Now I put it in a particular order. Okay, we got session 1, and I believe there's 5 episodes. Yes, 5 episodes. Some of them have only 4, I believe. Yeah, some discs only have 4 things. These are called sessions. Okay, I know a lot of them call them discs or whatever, but up here they call them sessions. As you can see, there's first session, second session. That's just a cool way they have of just saying volume 1 and volume 2. No big deal. Anyways, so here we go. We have session 1, okay, which begins of Cowboy Bebop, which is about cowboys are bounty hunters. Okay, this is set in the future, and the Bebop is the ship that this eclectic group of cowboys actually travel around and collect bounties, okay, or collect the heads. I said that wrong, collect the heads. They gather up the bounties and then drop them off at the police stations for money. Of course, you all know what a bounty hunter does. But it's a little bit different here, because like I said, it is about spaceships, and it is set in the future. It has everything ranging from comedy to horror to science fiction. Really awesome. Has mafia connections. I mean, you name it. Cast. I mean, you have Spike. Let's see here, Spike. You have Jet. Faye Valentine. Down here you have Ein the dog, and Radical Edward. Here's another one of Radical Edward. And these 5 make up the crew of the Bebop. You start here, and you work your way through, and it introduces the characters as the characters start coming on board. Then comes the movie that was released, okay, Cowboy Bebop the movie. This is my suggested viewing. Go from session 1, 2, and 3 to get to know the backstory and everything of the main characters. Then watch the movie. You can also do this after session 4, but I strongly suggest that you watch it after session 3. Okay, trust me. Anybody that knows these animes and that has ever seen them fully understands. Okay, that it's better to watch the movie in the middle of the series than to watch it at the end, like most of us had to wait for. Then you go to 4, 5, and then 6. Okay, that's my suggested viewing. All right. Movie in the middle of the whole series. Okay, enough of Cowboy Bebop. Let's move on because we got some stuff to go through. We have Van Helsing. This is not the Ultimate Edition. I believe it's Ultimate of Van Helsing, but it is the older one. I know they've redone it. This is the whole entire series that is done. Let's see if I can get this. It's done on 2 discs. There we go. Okay, they kind of broke it down. They put all of them onto 2 discs. I don't remember how many there actually is. Oh well. Anyways, but there you have it in this kind of neat little case. I'll put this over here. Then the next series that I decided to display, because I'm going to have to do this by shelves. And I didn't do this on the shelves because they're not, I mean, yes, they are on shelves, but they're inside of a case, and sometimes they're 2, 3 deep, so it's really impossible to show it that way. So anyways, this is the anime Wolf's Rain, which is about a pack of wolves that are, I mean, all wolves are pretty much extinct. Okay, and what it is that they're looking for, this is in the future, okay, and the earth has pretty much been destroyed by man. Alright, so these wolves are looking for their place of safe haven, alright, because now man is out to kill them, okay, and eradicate the wolves completely. So, but these wolves have taken on this new ability where they can actually appear as humans. Alright, yeah, so to us, they appear as humans, but they're actually wolves, okay, and this is their adventures as they're trying to go and get to, I forget where it is exactly, I haven't seen it in so long, but anyways, I believe there's 6, we got 1, 2, second DVD, usually they have about, was it 4, yeah, the first ones that they usually put out have 5 episodes on 1 disc, then consequently after that, there's 5 on disc 2, and I think they start dropping it down to 4, yeah, then you go to 4 episodes per disc. I'd have to say, out of Wolf's Rain, this one right here, disc number 4, is probably the most worthless. Why do I say that? Because all it is just a recap of these episodes. Pretty much that's it. I mean, they have a little bit of extra backstory, very little, but I only got it just because I'm a completist. You really don't need it. It's unnecessary. Then we continue on with, was it War of the Souls? It starts off Leader of the Pack, Blood and Flowers, Loss, Recollections, War of the Soul, Paradise and Poison, and Final Encounters. Beautiful, beautifully drawn anime that is, I mean, it's just gorgeous. The music, the whole setting is very haunting, and very well done. So one of the best. Okay, now I've gushed on enough about this background stuff. I'm going to try to get into some other ones. Oh, and this is also for Andrew Bellina. I know I just did my PS3 things for him, and this one is mainly for my sister Marianne, but Andrew wanted me to, because he's getting into anime too, wanted to see my collection. So, and here you go, he asked the question, have I seen Fooly Cooly, which is known FLCL. I know, but that's, if you watch the anime, it's called Fooly Cooly. Friggin' bizarre. I mean, really bizarre. And this is the Ultimate Edition. What's really super sad about this is that some jerk, I don't know who, anyways, they stole some of the stuff out of here. But it comes with this cool book. It's a little manga thing. Actually, I'm doing it the wrong way because it's supposed to go from this way to this way, but oh well. and then you have the DVDs, which has this neat little slip cover. Okay, and I actually have the movie in, so you'll see one disc missing, so that's not because someone took it, but there you go. Normally it comes with 3 discs, but I have 4 that has extra features and little short stuff on there. So totally bizarre about this kid. He gets knocked on the head and starts to develop these kind of bumps, but the bumps end up growing into robots that sprung from his head. Totally crazy, totally off the wall, and really neat, a lot of fun. But like I said, and it is a music-driven anime. Okay, once you see it, you'll understand. Here we go, the new Fist of the North Star. And there you have all 3 volumes, Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 3. I'm not going to take those out of the case because I only got the one hand. It's a pain in the ass. Now we're also going to start working, I mean, these right here are on my top shelf, but we're going to work with these and try to get through them on the top shelf as well. So this is the Get Backers. This is a pretty awesome hand-drawn anime. It's about a couple of friends, these 2 friends that have these powers. One uses electricity. I haven't watched it in a while, and the other one I forget what. Oh, he has strength, super strength. Anyways, they can get back anything. You lose something, you hire these guys to get it back, and they just go on their adventures. This is one of the largest animes that I have in my collection. Most of them run 4, 5 to maybe 7 DVDs. This one actually goes all the way to 10. But like I said, it's about these 2 friends. They have these powers, but they use their powers to help others. And you can hire them to get back whatever you need. Lose your dog, they'll get him back for you. Someone steals a pencil, they'll get it back for you. No matter, even if you lose it, say you lose something, these guys will get it back for you. That's the way they roll. So this is also one that, I mean, there's a couple other ones that I'll show in there, but this one does a lot of visuals. Okay, the Japanese are wonderful at visual communications. I really got into anime back when I was in college. I was studying visual communications, and one of my instructors said, "Hey, you know what? You guys need to start studying Japanese anime because they're some of the world's greatest visual communicators." And that's where it just really took off. I mean, don't get me wrong, I liked cartoons growing up, and I liked anime, and I'll get into one of my very first on a later date. But that was just really cool, you know, and that's where I started. And I don't even remember how long ago that was. Anyways, here we go with another one. This was the first one that I had seen, called Blue Submarine number 6. This was one of the first ones I'd ever seen that actually had, what was it? CGI and hand-drawn animation blended together. It's a little awkward, but you know what? It was okay. They didn't blend it this perfect as some of the other ones that I'll show you later on. But Blue Submarine number 6, which is an older one, and I think most of the way you see that I have my DVDs and my animes, you can't get them like that anymore. You got to get them in thinner box sets, or you really can't find them at all. Or they're starting to come out in thinner box sets. But in the manner in which I have them, just don't exist unless you get them used. Don't ask, I don't know why. It's just the way it is. But there you go, Blue Submarine number 6. It only comes in the 4 discs. Then we have this one, which I love. This is done in the Pioneer Signature series. This is Trigun. This is about the most wanted man in the known universe, Vash the Stampede. He is one hell of a crazy, crazy character. That it's more like a western, a futuristic western. But there's something unique about Vash, okay? He's not quite 100% human. He's almost like a ghost. He's extremely fast. Like I said, he's the most hunted man, has the largest bounty ever known on his head. And like I said, he gets people from all over, starts wars, stop wars. Crazy individuals are after him. Let's see, I know there's one that shows, oh well, maybe it's just the name of the thing. Anyways, but most of these DVDs only have 4 to 3 episodes on them. Don't ask me why, I have no idea. But there you go, it's called, yeah, great, the dogs are going nuts. My wife's dog starts it and the rest of the dogs have to chime in. But anyways, so there you have Vash the Stampede, or Trigun. And this is the Pioneer Signature Series. Alright, I'll put that over here. Now, this one, I wanted to do it a little bit different, but oh well. This is based off Akira Kurosawa's, oh my god, why did it totally blank my mind? I have it in Criterion. Okay. Anyways, Akira Kurosawa's Seven Samurai. Oh my god. I don't know. It's Samurai 7 right there. I'm an idiot. There are heavy differences. Yes, it does have references to it where you have the 7 samurai that come to help the villagers protect themselves against the bandits, blah blah blah. But then you have this more of a futuristic craziness that goes on. Where you have robots, you have just interesting things. So there are some huge, major differences. But it has strong references and strong connections to, well, Akira Kurosawa's Seven Samurai. But it's called Samurai 7. This is a 7 DVD series with 3 per disc, except for a few where it has 4. Yeah, a few of these have 4. Most of them only have 3 when it gets near towards the end. But the artwork is pretty cool, and I think these have interior artwork as well. Yes, they do. I'll try to get this out. I mean, look at that. That is just gorgeous. And then you get these really neat booklets in each one that breaks down the characters. Of course, I can't read that, but this is just really neat. And I said, I believe, no, I don't think you can get these anymore like this. But oops, I forgot to put the DVD back in. But each one of these is broken down this way and has its own interior artwork and comes with the big booklet. So it talks about the characters, talks about all the stuff inside. I think it's just so hard to do this with one hand. I keep messing that up. But there you go. Just beautiful. Like I said, I have to say it's kind of loose. Though it has a strong points to Akira Kurosawa's Seven Samurai, it is more loosely based, but it's really cool. It's a really cool anime series, and I highly recommend it. There's that one. I'm destroying my background. And the last one I'm going to show real quick, because I'm running out of time, and then I'll come back to it, is a Heat Guy J. This one, it's pretty cool. It's about, Heat Guy J is a robot, and it's police. In the future, he's a robot, and there's his partner. It's really, really bizarre, but pretty cool. It's pretty violent. Yeah, there's some more. I mean, it's strange how, it seems like they always have these little kids or whatever to film the role of adults, but, it is what it is. Anyways, that's Heat Guy J. Okay? That's it for my first one. I know we went a little long. But I had a lot to talk about. I'll try to keep the other one shorter next time. Okay? So, this is part 1 of, I have no idea how many parts this is going to be, because, like I said, my collection is huge, and this is just one shelf, and I have at least 5 more shelves to go. Oops, I'm not done with the one shelf. I still have a little more off that shelf. Oops, my bad. Alright, well there you go, Marianne. Part 1, and this will be the first one that'll go up, and part 2 I'll try to post tomorrow. So everyone, hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you later.